Said if it was over 300 gallons, you have to report it. If it was under 300 gallons, ASARCO said it was 300 gallons. To the best of my knowledge, it was thousands of gallons. That's why I'm telling you. And it all went down very
down over the face.
No, down the ground.
Down the ground.
Very, the ground is very porous. It's very porous. It's flat. It's very porous. It always goes down fast. Anything around here. Go fast. Any leak around this area will go down fast because it's porous underneath.
And this was reported BPA.
Yes, but it goes ASARCO even 600 gallons of gas.
Okay, so the issue was that it was reported as about 300 gallons, but you're saying it's thousands.
Thousands of gallons.
And so were you inside at the time?
Okay, now we can't go over there for safety reasons,
No.
obviously. But we got it.
Okay, the other one, the last one I can tell you, it's about less than 100 yards away, right there in that small plant.
That water treatment.
Yeah, the sub plant, sub pump. Okay.
You don't want to take a shot here?
We can take a shot
take a
here,
shot
but it's
here and then-
It's part of the actual plant too.
How much water do you handle? Overflow drain test. It's upstairs. Water overflows with the pump. Water was so strong in there. Thank you. All the water was going down the street. And we got just it happened one time. I think it happened within a few
Time,
You might think we're 8 hours.
I mean, there were like 6 several times. One of
2 weeks ago, those stacks were up there.
Yeah.
I have a picture of that when we were here 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All those stacks were there. How easy did it? Was that big
That's one.
scissors crunch that up? How easy was that?
Very easy.
I
Actually.
bet it was. It was like paper, huh?
No, it's actually still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
There's some
This
areas.
thing,
that are
when
bad.
I took a picture, I noticed some of the stuff was cracked.
Yeah,
but
it's
damn.
like this up here on the top of that
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying. Like paper or
Yeah,
something.
that's thin up there, but below it's very substantial. Yeah.
You need to go over and put our finger on that place?
No, you could.
No, it's
If it comes to one of these, it shears it.
We know exactly where
Shears
the
it.
plant is.
That's it. You take like scissors. Pinch it off.
So we are done. Now, before we go, anybody, any other comment before Adrian walks us out safely? Any other comments? I think we're done. We've gone to all the sites, right, Veronica? We got what you said. Alicia and I are going to compare notes, and we're going to put this together into an addendum to the investigation plan, as we said, and that'll be submitted to TCQ and EPA for review. A week or two.
Can we get a copy?
Yes.
Yes, I think.
Well, actually, I'll send you one directly, but we'll also post it on the
It'll be
website.
posted, yeah.
Let me ask you a question before we get stopped. Why was it so hard for us to come out here with us right now to do what we're doing now, today?
I don't understand the question.
My question is, why was it so hard to get today to do what we're doing with you, for us to do this?
I don't think that's like I told Mr. Sanchez the 26th was the first available weekend.
No, I'm talking about months. I'm not talking about weekends. I'm talking about months ago when we wanted some testing for you to look at. It's like,
Safe exit
I
here.
think we need to.
Follow the safety
I think we needed
officer.
to address this. We've always been open to you guys coming out here. Always.
Adrian.
I don't know who
Wow.
told you that we had said don't come out here.
Well, we're not allowed here out here because last time we talked to somebody who said not even with the attorney we could not be out here without an attorney.
We've never put that condition. I don't know who told you that.
Yeah.
Miss Veronica,
They asked me
They're-
last
they're
time
saying
if y'all
that,
could come
that-
without
Yeah,
your
that's
attorney.
you, but not
they're saying
him.
that there's
Come
been a
from his
condition
mouth.
put
Right,
by
and I said I
someone
thought.
that
You thought,
they
yeah,
cannot
but it's
come to the
coming
site
from him.
without you.
Well, in the past, yes, when we came over to look at documents, the guards wouldn't let them in until I showed up. That's what we're talking about. But in general, I mean, we are grateful that we are all here.
Yes.
So realize that we notified you of that there were some concern about dump sites in our public comments, which was submitted November 29th. We told the EPA about this November 18th. And so, thank you, but it's 4 months. You know, it took us 4 months to get to this point,
Right.
and we wish it would have happened sooner.
I think we would have been open to that in November.
Because
Well, in all defense to us, you haven't contacted us about our public comments. We haven't received any response from you about
That's
them.
not true. We responded to those comments in writing.
When?
EPA hasn't. Months ago.
We haven't received any of those, and we've asked for them. Our
They've been submitted by us months ago.
Okay, and is the reason they're not posted on your website? We would have seen them that way.
We submitted them to EPA and to TCEQ at their request.
Mr. Sanchez, do you know why we didn't receive those comments?
I'll check into that. Like I
But
might.
in the past, there hasn't direct communication, Mr. Guerrero. We would have appreciated having those comments directly from you. There's no reason for us not to have received them and have to chase
I'll
them.
double check on that. Like I mentioned before, I've only been personally involved with this for about a month on this side, and I'll check to see why they weren't, submitted to you, and I'll make sure that you get them.
Are you talking about the letter sent to the regional administrator?
No, the
Those
comments,
No, we
the comments,
submitted
the comments on the
to-
work plan.
On the work plan.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
also a task contract that the EPA paid for that submitted additional comments, and I believe you have the draft of that.
And we responded to all those comments.
Okay, and we haven't seen those responses, not
Okay,
to
I'll-
us and not to the task contractor. So again, we cannot waste enough all this energy trying to insert and inject our thoughts and expertise. If there's an easier way to do this, then please let's make it easier on everyone because resources
I can tell you,
are being
Ms.
spent.
Carvajal, that we got back to those, we responded to those comments within a couple of weeks of getting them.
Okay, and is there the reason that we didn't get them since we were the party that
Because they came to us
commented-
from EPA, we gave our
I
responses right back to
commented
you.
directly to you, November 29th. Correct? I submitted public comments to you on your draft plans.
Oh, we responded to that back in November,
Months ago.
months ago.
When did I didn't receive that?
I don't know why that is, but we responded to those right away, and we responded to the task comments within weeks of getting those
And
too.
did they go directly to my email or to my office, or who did they go to?
I'll,
Because
I'll
I
have to
didn't
check
see that.
my logs back from November,
Okay.
but the task comments we did send back directly to EPA because we got them from EPA.
Okay, but you have not responded to my comments. Is what I'm saying. I have not received anything.
Okay, I'll find it and resend it.
Because you and I have talked since then, and you've never mentioned having sent me a response.
Yeah, I
to those
think
comments.
I know we tasked these guys to do it, and we got those out a long time ago.
Yeah.
We haven't received them.
We'll check and make sure you get them in trouble home.
that was just the main thing because lack of communication. That's all it is. Lack of communication.
I think we've been really good about getting back to you guys, responding to you guys, letting you guys come on the site. So I was very surprised by
I'm
that
not-
comment.
well, that's
that,
why
that we're making it hard.
I didn't mean to get you off guard in that, but that's the way we've felt. It's like we're going through her, trying to get what's going on here, what is happening, and that's why she's asking me what happened to us.
I don't know.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I
I'm going.
think there's a different miscommunication, but I can tell you we've responded to everything you've given us really quickly.
Okay.